Now Reeves. Not a good performance from him in that loss to Houston. Pass to Big Red. No good with the triple. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Halliburton, that's good.
Yeah, this play is about the effort level of Tyrese Halliburton running the floor to get that break.
Van Vliet looking around. Reeves the pass to Big Red. Here's Van Vliet. He's covered by Halliburton. Just 5 on the clock. A 3-ball. Charlotte again missing.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Back to Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Yeah, I have to love the aggression right there. He's got the vertical, might as well put it to good use.
Pass to Big Red. Sabonis' screen on Johnson. And the slam dunk by Sabonis.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agree. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Kessler setting the pick for Halliburton. Takes it out to Siakam. Grimes passes to Siakam. Kessler a screen on Sabonis. Sabonis with the steal. Here's Reeves. The kick out to Sabonis. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Pacers with the lead. Halliburton inside the three-point line. Misses the wing J.
Boy, taking what's there. Very good shot selection, just not the result you hope for.
And the Hornets playoff drought continuing. Greg, their last postseason appearance, 2016.
Yeah, the rebuild grinds on. And last season, their worst record in over a decade. We're hoping these new additions can help.
Van Vliet outside.
Well, you love the footwork and the persistence from Tyrese Halliburton defensively. Great pressure.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Sinks the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Hornets trail by 5. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now the Pacers moving it up. Goes up and finished off by Halliburton.
Tyrese Halliburton saying, I'm not just a pure shooter, folks. I've got a little ups in my game.
Pass to Big Red. Back to Van Vliet. On the high post. Count it.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget him.
Halliburton against Van Vliet. Siakam deciding where to go with it. Here's Grimes. The shot's good on the assist by Siakam.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Pass to Big Red. Back to Van Vliet. Over Siakam. Sabonis controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Boy, that could have been an empty possession, but Sabonis hustle on the glass, turns it into a couple of points.
Grimes finds Johnson. And here's Halliburton. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. Let's see some of the numbers here for Walker Kessler.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Hornets trail by 6. Big Red passes to Van Vliet. Here's Big Red. Zubac's a screen on Johnson. Pass to Reeves. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. And Van Vliet launches it from deep. Van Vliet can't get that one to fall. Indiana leading by 6. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. We got to talking about Pascal Siakam. I'll be honest, I love his game, Coach said, but we have to look for ways to stop him. I'm hopeful we can disrupt his rhythm and push him off his spots. So not letting Pascal get what he wants is the game plan here. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you.
Well, we've seen Reeves evolve as a playmaker over time. He's so good at taking what he sees in that pick and roll.
Sabonis against Siakam. Comes up empty down low. Charlotte has gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Reeves the pass to Big Red. Goes up on the wing. Here's Zubac. Rebound by Johnson. The Pacers have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Lets the three fly. The shot, no good.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Pass to Reeves. Charlotte moving the ball around. Here's Big Red. Three-pointer. Johnson with the rebound.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
And the shot goes in. Grimes has got 5 points so far.
Yeah, Grimes has the frame to work down low. I like when he gets inside.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Charlotte. Let's pause for a moment to show you the teams that have been the best on the glass over the course of the month. The Hornets, number 1.
I mean, they've taken their rebounding to another level, getting physical and playing with a ton of energy.
Porter against Quickly. Outside Porter. Shot clock at 6. And it's Mathurin with the rebound.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
Pass to Quickly. That one's not going to go. Nice D from Porter. Misses from short range.
Boy, he won't miss many of those, but it certainly happens, and it did there.
Porter with the steal, and here's the fast break. Porter leading the way, and finished off by Porter.
And this is how you execute in transition. Porter Jr. enjoys leaking out and running all over the defense.
Brown with the bounce pass, and a wide open look for Mathurin. Knocks down the 3 ball. And the Pacers lead by 7. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Claxton finds Porter. Over in the corner, Kuminga. Anderson outside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, this is where Anderson has functioned for most of his career. So savvy on the interior.
Quickly looking it over. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. And Indiana making a change here. Williams is checked in.
Number 44, Patrick Williams.
Here's Quickly. Nice shot from the wing.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
To the right side. Claxton the pass to Porter. That one goes. Count it. Porter's got his second bucket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And such a valuable guy to this team's rotation, Doris. Nick Claxton is important.
You know, Kev, I'll tell you one thing. This guy brings a ton of energy. He's willing to battle for loose balls, for rebounds. On the defensive end, you know he can make an impact. There's incredible length, and I still think the ceiling that he can get to.
Indiana leading by 5. Inside, here's the professor. Lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Porter passes to Robinson. Good on the three-point shot.
As he's gotten older, we've seen KPJ become a willing passer.
To the inside. Here's the professor. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Brown against Robinson. And a wide-open look for Porter. Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Brown with it. Robinson picks him up. Faster quickly. Teardrop shot. And that one, good. And it's an 8-point Indiana lead.
This has always been a part of Emmanuel Quickley's arsenal. That floater is on point.
Robinson against Brown. Now, here's Porter. He started closely. 5 on the clock. High post shot. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And so Quickly will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Robinson. And so it's the Indiana Pacers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Indiana?
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
And so in the game for the Pacers. In the front court, the forwards, Mathurin and Siakam. Quentin Grimes out there with Halliburton. And it's the professor in at the center, locking down the middle.
But we'll come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Outside Mathurin. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Big Red passes to Rozier. Over Halliburton. And it's Rozier missing. Pacers leading by 8. Halliburton passes to Siakam. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough, length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt and that wing position. It feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
Throw good, Siakam.
Boy, the evolution of Pascal Siakam has been such a pleasure to watch. The work ethic is commendable, and he's learning how to be a leader, guys.
Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Indiana. And he makes the first, but misses the second. And one of the many challenges for a small market team like the Pacers, Greg, going up against that luxury tax.
And they've avoided carrying a payroll that would incur the tax. But right when they said they were planning to do just that, the Bucks stunned everyone with the maneuver to secure Pacers center Miles Turner and perhaps let him off the hook.
Now, here is Halliburton. 23 points his last outing. Good on the triple. Halliburton's got the lead up to 12 now for the Pacers.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Crowder feeling it out a bit. Right side, Rozier. Endorse Rick Carlisle, now in his second stint as the head coach of the Indiana Pacers.
But he is a basketball lifer, Kevin. Over 2 decades as an NBA head coach, he has seen it all. Remember the 2011 title win in Dallas. His guidance has been a key to this Pacers' recent success.
That's good from Rozier.
Boy, when I think of Terry Rozier, a few things come to mind. Speed certainly is a problem for defenders, scoring ability as well, but the fearlessness is really what makes him hard to deal with.
Johnson, he's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And both free throws good for Rozier. So, GA, Coach Charles Lee of the Hornets, spending a decade as an NBA assistant coach. He has really paid his dues.
Yeah, 4 years with the Hawks, 5 in Milwaukee, part of that title team. 1 in Boston as well, another title. So he's been a part of winning, now trying to translate that to Charlotte.
Out to the wing. Here's Big Red, offensive rebound. Indiana leading by 10. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Here's Grimes. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Pass to Big Red. And here's Sabonis. He's covered by Kessler. Grimes passes to Siakam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, the Pacers have shown that they can be a threat in the East. Coach Rick Carlisle said, there's nothing wrong with high expectations. What you don't want is a situation of apathy, where expectations are low and all you're ever doing is selling hope. That's not why I came here. Back to you, Kevin.
They're for real. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report.
And that's not an easy shot for a big. Siakam showing his comfort level from anywhere.
Hornets trail by 15. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And Charlotte turns it over again.
This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
Zubac is checked in for Jay Crowder. Pacers leading by 15. Halliburton passes to Kessler. Johnson wide open. He fires. A three-pointer, no good. Here's Big Red. He's guarded by Johnson. Reeves the pass to Sabonis. Back to Reeves. 4 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Zubac.
Now, Zubac is known for finishing with authority. Put it on time and on target. He'll do the rest.
Pass to Kessler. Stolen by Reeves. Now Rozier. In the corner, it's Sabonis. Here's Big Red, covered by Johnson. 5 to shoot. Here's Big Red.